Hey everybody, it's Chad and Joseph. Today we are going to be trying out some of my birthday desserts. So yesterday was my birthday, September 6th. And so I had a couple of desserts for my birthday. So today we are trying the Peter's Bakery in San Jose burnt almond cake. So this one to me has a little bit of history because my aunt's family owned Dick's Bakery of San Jose, and so they were kind of like friends, and had like little bake-off competitions and things over the decades. And so I haven't tried this yet. So out of all the years and decades that I've been hearing about Peter's, I have not tried the famous burnt almond cake. So we're gonna try that. Okay, so head in.
So I went to school down the street from Peter's Bakery at St. John's on Alum Rock, and I grew up with this bakery. So I have an unfair advantage because I prefer them.
Okay.
When I went to purchase the cake, in the 80s they only had straight vanilla. But now they have white cake, marble, and chocolate. So kind of to be somewhere in the middle, I got the marble. So we are rating the marble. Slow down there, Chrissy.
I'm like, this is my birthday. Get out of my cake. Okay, go. What do you give it 1 to 10?
I give it a 9. Okay, so I'm not a baker. Is that buttercream on the inside?
I don't know.
It's good. The almonds are fresh. They're not candied. The cake is not dusted with the fine powdered sugar.
Finish it up.
It's not heavy. It doesn't taste like, you know how some frostings can be too heavy or too sugary. The frosting is a nice balance. The cake is very dense. It's very moist. You're looking at me as if I'm talking too much.
No, I 1 to 10, I'm feeling like this was kind of like a 5.
Oh shit.
I know, and I feel bad because it's like I've only heard great things about Peter's all these years. But
we're gonna have a drive-by because you're talking shit about Peter's, and you gave Peter's Bakery cake
like maybe 6. Okay, maybe 6. I don't know. For me, I want more out of it for myself. I mean, yes, is it spongy? Is it? I'll have to say it's light. You know, I've had some burnt almond cakes that are really heavy and kind of, oh God, why did I just eat that? That was too big of a piece, and now I feel like a pile of molasses, and I'm sluggish and slow, and I wish I wouldn't have had that. This doesn't have that. It's very light, both in substance and in flavor. So there, it's nothing punchy. And it's nice, but maybe just a little tick over average for me. So I'd say 6. Sorry, gotta be honest with you guys. If we're gonna talk about baked goods, I gotta call it. 6 is good as it's getting for me. I don't know what they could do to improve it. I'm not a cook, but
the price is nice. An 8
yes, price.
8-inch round for $25.
$25 for 8-inch round. I mean, most places are more expensive than that. So that right there gets a 10 on pricing.
Right. There's we'll rate it sometime in the future when I go down to the bakery. But butter sugar flour, I think their 8-inch round is $45.
Yeah, that's way too expensive, but it's a really good cake.
It's a really good cake.
Burnt almond cake.
The presentation is very nice,
right.
But it is very leaves you feeling a little heavy after.
Right.
There's a lot of sugar.
Right. It's heavier, denser. It's a lot more sugary. So it's like totally two different cakes, even though they're both burnt almond cake. This one's light. You don't have that exhausted feeling after you eat it, but the flavor's a little bit light. Where the other bakery, butter sugar flour, is heavy on flavor, heavy on density. But then it also makes you feel like, oh God, did I kind of go overboard eating too much of that?
I feel like the weight of the cake itself is not too overblown. It's good. Thick, and it doesn't feel cheap. You know, like when you cut into like a store-bought, like down the street, and you cut into their store-bought birthday cake, and it's just this white cake, and it's very like light and kind of garbage. Like this is a nice.
Kind of garbage, you
This
know what
is
I'm
a-
saying?
I mean, it's if you're gonna put them in on the hips or lips to add it onto the hips. I mean, you want to like throw down for something nice, right?
Yeah, just like Cinnabon. Like, you can't get better
Uh-oh.
cinnamon roll than Cinnabon. So it's
Right.
like, if I'm going to go pig out on four pack of Cinnabon, it'll be worth being fat for a couple days because it was so good.
Right.
Okay, guys, so Peter's Bakery burnt almond cake, I give it a 4, or no, I give it a
No.
6, sorry, 6. I give it a 6, and Joseph gives it a
9.
9.
And that's an honest. I don't want to get shot in a drive-by. 9.
Cancel. They wouldn't do anything like that. We'll try some of their other baked goods. 6 is good. It's better than average. I like something that's a little bit more weighted and there's something bad about it. I'm just had a little higher expectations of like a little more flavor and a little bit more density, I guess. But it's a light, tasty cake. So that concludes the review, you guys, for Peter's Bakery of San Jose's burnt almond cake.
Catch you
And
next time.
yes, you guys, we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
You didn't press pause.
But I could delete it.
I was making all sorts of crazy fucking funny faces.
Well, I'm
at
going to
the
put that in there. Okay, so I'll go.
You're gonna start laughing.